the weekly horoscope for Aquarius for the week of December 26, 2022. Hello, my airbenders. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And if you would like a reading with me, a general reading, especially to get the new year started, then check out the description box on my consultation page below. Click it and it'll take you to the various readings and chart readings that I do as well. So my airbenders, and I work Monday through Thursday as well. You may have a tendency to get into arguments with others. You may have to defend your position. You may feel retreating with someone you love to a more peaceful surrounding. Sometimes this indicates like secret lovers, and there needs to be a secrecy due to an affair or others wouldn't approve of this relationship. So this could be like the ex or the on again off again relationship coming back into your life this week. There is likely to be a discord between you and your partner. You two are not getting along. There is often a power of component in sexuality at this time where it's sort of like a bargaining chip for sex, or something in your life is a bargaining chip in this relationship. Catastrophic financial collapse, or something can be lost at this time by criminal means. So be careful with your things at this time. Do not put like expensive things in your car or put it in the trunk. What you have may not last long to keep your hands on. This is a good time for pleasure trips or a brief change in your daily routine. You may have to travel for the sake of business. Philosophy of life appeals to you now. Legal matters tend to work in your favor. Tuesday, you're likely to find joy in certain amount of solitude, and dreams are especially rich and involved. You may be paying more attention to signs, symbols, omens in your life. You are building your faith in all that is unseen. You have a natural ability to understand and appreciate different artistic styles. You can intuitively grasp how the dreams, hopes, and aspirations and religious belief of people are creatively expressed through traditions, music, art, and lifestyle. You have a rich imagination and sensitivity to draw upon in your own creative work. Wednesday, you can be trying not to obligate yourself to certain situations in your life, or you are keeping your options open. So for some of you, this could be unforeseen events coming up at this time that can affect your love relationship or even put a strain on it, especially those live-in, love-in relationships now. And it could be like a financial struggling, or like wrenches being thrown in your way at this time, like for example furnace breaking down, or just unexpected things that are coming up and challenging the relationship. So there may need to be more cooperation between the two of you during this time period. Be about bigger picture. Try to see this person as your partner in crime, your ride or die, not your little emotional beat up doll, okay? You may feel out of step socially with those around you and have a hard time fitting in. Important relationships, like love relationships, marriages, can be ending. Your uniqueness seems to work to put you at odds with others. Thursday, Mercury goes retrograde. This passion is often expressed as a great desire for wealth, and you're prepared to do whatever it takes to achieve your goals. Financial projects or investments initiated now that have great potential for success, as your powers of intuition help you choose projects that are worthwhile. You can persuade others to support your efforts, even though you may keep some secrets. You won't use unfair tactics when soliciting support. Your powers of persuasion are strong, and others see you as capable of accomplishing great feats. You can strengthen your physical body and are capable of great self-control now, which may lead you to positive and powerful forms of discipline, such as studying martial arts, bodybuilding, that kind of thing. Also, your own interests, and build on the success of the past. You'll find a new level of confidence and inner power. Then on Friday, you can be going above and beyond for others, people in your life, or you can find yourself visiting friends and family. Jupiter is trining the Lilith moon. This can be a situation where you do so much, but at the same time, you miss your mark or your goals or barely make it. So you know that you are enough, and you don't have to do more for others at this time. So this could be looking for approval from others and trying to look for emotional validation. This could be with people at work that they don't necessarily like you, they just tolerate you, but yet you still like chase that light, you know, you're like that moth to the fire, and you're like chasing that validation, chasing that approval. Why? You know, and it's like, don't do that to yourself. You know, you're enough. Know that you're enough. Know that you don't have to go above and beyond for this person. If this person doesn't go above and beyond for you, why should you do that? Vice versa. Like, I'm like, kick rocks, deuces, you know. I'm like that. You don't if I gotta jump hoops for you, and if I gotta feel, and if it makes me feel some kind of way, like I gotta prove myself, you're not worth it. Okay, because I don't need to prove myself to nobody. I am what I am. This is what you see, this is what you get. Love it, hate it, subscribe to it. All right, so it's kind of like that. You need to do that for yourself, which is easier said than damn done, because you're an Aquarius. You can strengthen, where did I go? Oh, all right, so Friday, speaking of the Lilith moon, you are very much the perfectionist, and you need to relax and go with the flow, because you can come across as being very tightly wound at this time. And it could be because you're trying to impress somebody, or you're trying to get in good with the cool crowd at work. This can be a good time for lucky breaks. Your hard work and perseverance from the past is paying off. People now can be open to what you are saying and more receptive to your messages, your ideas, and you can be candid at this time, and it's an easier time to be in a leadership position. Very beautiful energy. Love life sucks, marriage sucks, but career, oh, okay, this is a good time to take care of unfinished business and stop procrastinating, as you are less likely to be distracted. You have more of an autonomy to pursue things in solitude without any interruptions, so you can get a lot done by yourself on Friday. So the first card I come up with is the Knight of Swords. Busy, 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 busy. You just keep yourself busy. This could be because love is not doing well at this time, especially if you live with your partner. You know, you may make it a point to stay more with career and work more hours, or just stay outside the home. Be more about everybody else's responsibilities, taking care of elderly family members at this time. Avoid the stuff going on at home. The Fool card deals with new beginnings coming up for you as well. You have a blase energy. You're very playful. You're excited about the new year. You're optimistic and bubbly. The Two of Coins, again, you're avoiding the stuff at the home. You're burning the candles at both ends of the stick at this time. It's best to avoid confrontation at the home by keeping yourself busy at this time. Maybe this person gets very loud and you just don't want to be there. Okay, so busy, busy, busy. Very much focused on everything else except your relationship. So that's also why this kind of like not doing well. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up at this time, and the answer is yes, but it's still heavy on your mind. So this is something that, you know, Mercury in retrograde is coming up. This is something that you actually may not do, because you may actually change your mind during this time period, or worse, Mercury is in your 12th house. You may actually forget what it was that was heavy on your mind, which is worse. Okay, so yeah, so be careful with that. Try to jot it down, the idea that you have, because you may not be able to hold on to it any longer. The Temperance card, I feel like you're more about your sanity at this time. For some of you, you could be, you know, be careful. You can have a bit of a hangover at this time with this energy. You can be more about your partying ways for some of you, especially those of you with like Uranus and Pisces. You could be very much about your play at this time, very eccentric with this energy. Let me see what else. I feel for some of you, this could be you could be a stay-at-home parent, so it could be like working home, or, you know, just staying at home until your kids go back to school. I feel like certain plans that you want to do can be delayed during this time period as well, because children could be taking more precedence at this time. So it's very hard to get started on certain things you want to do at this time because of your children. Not that your children are a bad thing. It's just that if you have kids, you know that, you know, they come first. And if you have little ones, like I do, you know that you can't do a lot. You know, it's like if I want to go to the gym, you know, Ben's on school vacation. Luckily his dad has him right now. But if I wanted to, like, when he's home, I have to like be strategic with my time. So it's like when he's at school, I go work out. You know, it's like that kind of thing. Like anything I want to do, I do it when he's at school. The Wheel of Fortune card brings about a turn of, or when he's at his dad's, it brings about a turn of events happening in your life at this time with this energy as well. And I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of sanity into your life, or this could be a beautiful time for career to start really taking off, but more so in the month of January in your third house. It's going to be such a mazel. You're going to be super, super busy. You're going to be more out and about. I mean, business is going to be picking up. A lot of things are going to happen. It's just, you're going to be the movers and shakers at work. I mean, it's just a beautiful energy time for career. Relationships, not so much so. Okay, so you have a lot of lessons with relationships, but career promises to be super busy during this time period with this energy. The Chariot card, see, victory. Alrighty, things working out your way. For some of you, this is a great time to go back to school. You could be getting paid at your job to go back to school for higher education. For others of you, you could be making a point to go back to school to get a better paying job, or just to build on your resume so that your resume looks good. Okay, it could be like one of those things. The King of Coins, I feel this is a beautiful time for money for you. Okay, so for some of you, you know, your social status, your financial status could be changing by the end of the month, or if not, by the beginning of next year. So we're like talking like come Sunday, you know, it's like gonna be like, oh, you know, so it's like such beautiful energy around you at this time. So success is happening. Again, love sucks, okay? So love sucks, but money is good at this time. For some of you, this could be backpacking it, life on the road. So for some of you, this could be like your band taking off and stuff like that with this energy. Or for some of you, you could be traveling for work, and work could be like 2 hours, 3 hours away. So, but it's going to be I think it's going to be worth it, you know, and the amount of money you're going to be making, it's going to be worth it as well with this energy. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. The Knight of Coins, more money coming in, business picking up at this time, financial success at this time, inheritance for some of you with this energy. So there is money around you during this time period as well. Successful career change is happening. The Four of Wands, happiness. I feel like this is a time for traditions for some of you. I feel like for others of you, you can be a bit in hermit mode. You can be like working home during this time period and kind of staying more to yourself. For some of you, not all of you. If you want a general reading based on your date of birth, time, and place, check out my consultation page in the link in the description box below. It's like $40 for a reading. Okay, overcoming obstacles at this time, enjoying the simpler things in life as well with this energy. The Ten of Swords, starting over in certain areas of your life as well. Okay, so this is like a reversal of fortune happening for some of you this month. So, and it's going to be a positive reversal of fortune. Okay, if you haven't been able to get a job now, I feel like in the beginning of the new year especially, it's going to be a mazel, and things are just going to start to fall through for you during this time period. Okay, so it's going to be a blessing and things start going forward. Don't be giving people ultimatums at this time. You can be working on your relationship, but at the same time, don't give them ultimatums. This could be a separation happening for some of you. For others of you, be careful who you give your good energy to at this time, because one, you're not going to see that money back. Okay, be careful what you do for others, because they're not going to repay the favor. They're not going to give, the way you give, they're not going to give back like that. Okay, they're going to be like, you know, when you need a favor, they're not going to be there for you. So don't do it. All right, because it's not worth it. If you're looking for them to repay the favor, don't do it. If you're just being good for the sake of being good and you don't expect anything in return, then do it. Okay, mazel, do it. Alrighty. The Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future. For some of you, you could be delving more into your fantasy life at this time with this energy. You could be wishy-washy with this energy. But then for the majority, you know, this is like lots of talks of future. For some of you, this could be a move happening, relocation. For some of you, this could be traveling overseas during this time period as well with this energy. For some of you, you could find your soul family in a different country or at work as well. So this could be a beautiful time for connections with people in your life or around you during this time period. The Five of Wands, I feel like this is the time for on-the-job training, for some of you. For others of you, yeah, on the job training, some kind of promotion coming up. So lots of thoughts of future. You could be given an important position, or you could be like following somebody in important position, and they could be teaching you the ropes and stuff like that, and teaching you like you could be working on certain things at this time and learning new things. The Four of Swords, you're more about your financial stability, or you're building your financial stability during this time period as well. The Judgment card, this is litigations, negotiations going your way with this energy. Counting how many coin cards, how many swords do I have at this time? Okay. So this is a time for litigations with this energy and dealing with court, okay? And court is going to go your way during this time period. The Six of Wands, optimistic energy as well. And this could be you being bubbly and optimistic about things that are coming into your life. The Five of Cups deals with depression. You're restless with this energy. So like I said, I feel like this is all going to happen when all the planets in Aries and Pisces start moving into Aries next month. Very positive time for you. Great level of self-control. You can be using this time period to work on yourself, dieting at this time. You may have words of wisdom to share with other people during this time period, or people look up to you during this time period. For some of you, this is the government system. Maybe you make too much money and you're gonna be denied of certain things at this time, because, or not qualify for certain things, because when you do your taxes, you're gonna make too much. Okay, so you may have to owe taxes next year. For some of you, or this is going to be a situation where you're dealing with some kind of like your remembrance of father. For some of you, this could be dealing with separation or loss. For others of you, you could be very sentimental about father at this time. For others of you, father is not paying your bills, your car note at all. Okay? The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality at this time, coming up with get-rich-quick schemes during this time period. Money worries, but then you're coming up with money-making ideas at this time. You're creating your own reality. You're finding your own way out of your own financial hole at this time. Or for some of you who are teenagers or in college, you could be like paying for your student loan at this time. You'll find your way out of your hole. Okay, all is not lost. I feel like a lot of wishes are going to come true at this time. A lot of prayers are going to be answered at this time. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition. Whatever you're feeling at this time, whatever thoughts or whatever you're obsessed with, know that it's coming. Be it if it's with love, money, success, know that it's coming, because you're manifesting it. So good, bad, ugly, weird as whatever, you're attracting it, and you know it, and you know it's coming. Do you have to do that? Sometimes I do that too. I get these thoughts in my head, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to attract that. So I have a level of shut the hell up brain that you don't know, because I know the reason why I'm thinking about that is because it's actually going to freaking happen. That's what I hate about being freaking psychic. Okay, so just know that when you start doing that stuff, you're manifesting something. Good, bad, ugly. All right. So trust your intuition at this time. You could be at the right place at the right time. This is a time of introspection. This is a time of working on the self with this energy. Let the cards play at this time as well. I feel like for some of you here, you're more about your spirituality. Okay. A lot of epiphanies. Okay. So Mercury's in retrograde at this time. Write down your damn epiphanies, because you are going to be, you're dealing with 12th house, subconscious. Let me tell you, Spirit's going to be talking to you, and you're going to hear them. I remember one time I had a dream, and some of you heard this before, where it was like I got to share it. Oh my God. I got to share it with my teacher, Asnat, and it was so beautiful, and it was so spiritual. And she was like, can I share it? And I'm like, sure. And then she was like, can you say it again? And then I said, sure. And I said, I forgot it. And she said, oh my God. And she said, it was so beautiful. It touched my soul. And then it was just gone like that. And then we didn't remember what I said, And she was like, from now on, I'm going to start recording our messages. Because it's like that. Sometimes you'll say the most beautiful things, but then just like nothing is gone, because that message was meant for you and was meant for you only. Sometimes it was meant for the person that was supposed to hear it, and then it okay? Because it just means that the message was received, okay? And spirit world is definitely talking to you. Your prayers are being answered, so pay attention. The Nine of Swords, depression. So I would be careful with that because your prayers are being answered. Whatever you're worrying about is more in your head than in your reality. Don't worry about it, the cards are saying, okay? Let it come to fruition. Manifest it. You are manifesting it. It may not come at the time that you want, but it's coming, okay? I love you, my airbenders. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.